So here's the former UFC strawweight queen, Thug Rose Namajunas. She's a very interesting individual, DC, because as much as she is a lifelong martial artist and loves to train, there's something about fight night and all of the accompanying emotions that she really doesn't care for.
Yeah, she doesn't love it all that much, but she loves the preparation for getting in the octagon, and once she arrives there, she usually will give her best self. She's a fantastic striker. Showed that in the second Namajunas fight, but don't forget about all the submissions that she had through her time on The Ultimate Fighter, her time in Invicta, all the way to becoming the striker that we saw knock out Jacek to win the UFC title.
When she is at her best, as she was in that first round against Jessica Andrade, most people believe that she is still the best strawweight in the world. She will try to prove it again here tonight. Another big spot for Thug Rose Namajunas. It should be interesting to see how it goes for her here tonight. Her cardio is unquestioned, as are her wrestling chops, and her game plan would seem to be pretty clear to me tonight. Try to get this fight to the ground at all costs.
It's going to be very simple. You know, you watch this young lady compete, and you watch her how comfortable she is inside a fight arena. I remember seeing this kid at youth tournaments over the course of her youth, where she's wrestling, her and her father traveling the country to get matches in. That's why living in this moment right now is nothing new to this little girl. She has always been in the arena. She's always been at the forefront. Now she has to implement all those lessons and use them if she hopes to become the UFC champion, as she told us she's going to be at the fighter meeting on Wednesday night.
Oh, she's got it all. Best of luck if she does get the shoulder blades on the canvas. All the best trying to get back up. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, Thug Rose Namajunas. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Randa Quiet Storm Markos.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, we are underway. Here is Thug Rose Namajunas with Trevor Whitman in her corner. She's not afraid to let the fight come to her. Certainly has some first-round finishes to her credit. Angela Hill, UFC 192 comes to mind, but this is a fighter who gets stronger as the fight goes on. We'll see how Namajunas approaches things here in the early go. All right, so Thug Rose Namajunas mixing it up pretty well here in the early going with her kicks and, of course, that patented jab as well.
Yes, she pops that jab. She's so fast, and you can hear her corner telling her, Rose, stay on the jab, stay on the jab. She's so good at maintaining distance, and she's very tall for the weight class. Rose Namajunas has now figured out how to use her length to her advantage inside the octagon.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Well, working on a broken record, another ground strike landed by her there. Posturing up now. Oh, and she lands a huge strike to the head.
She's stepping over the mount here. She is so dominant from the top position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Markos.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything. Great defense from her back.
She postures up here. Oh, delivers a big ground and pound shot to the head. Markos is in half guard. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes. Well, Namajunas is back in full guard now. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Man, she's got some good ground and pound and putting that part of her game to good use tonight.
She's putting it to great use, just really damaging from the top position.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Markos. Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and is exactly what they just got between these two young women.
Oh, she landed a solid punch there. Huge fire right over the top. World of trouble now.
Her opponent in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to.
Final seconds here. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Namajunas has got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding.
Listen, I need you to keep your hands up. We've been here before.
All right, let us get you some replays now from that previous round. She absorbed a whole lot of damage, and now she's dealing with a cut that candidly above the eye could be in a much better location for her.
This is a bad place, J.A. The blood is leaking down her face. She looks a bit dejected. She looks concerned because she is getting pieced up by her opponent. And now, to top it off, there's a cut right over the top of her eye. She is in a lot of trouble, Andy.
Yeah, and we got the best cut men and women in the world, but I'm not sure there's anything that they're going to be able to do to completely stop the bleeding. Let's get to the next round. Oh, man, that kick looked like it hurt. Well, this is surprising to me. I mean, I'm no expert, Daniel, but her wrestling is so good, and yet she hasn't attempted a single takedown tonight.
It limits her approach. It limits everything that she can do. She's such a good wrestler that it generally will set up the strikes. It will generally set up everything that she wants inside the octagon. Right now, she's a one-dimensional fighter. When you take away that best skill, she's not as dangerous.
Swing and a miss with that punch by Namajunas. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage, get between rounds, and then try to reset. Because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Oh, she made that one count.
Fight back!
Nice transition. This is a terrible position.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Well, she is clearly dominating and winning this fight, largely with her striking. The book on her coming in was that she's a monster in the gym. Hadn't really put it all together in the octagon until tonight.
All of her coaches talked about how special she was. And when it finally clicks, everyone's going to be impressed. Tonight, everything clicked, and you can see now that she has the ability to go real far in MMA.
Good fight here, under 2 to go.
Like that!
Oh, big elbow.
All right, she's in the north-south position.
All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice job by her there, and the crowd is just lapping it up.
Yeah, they're loving her willingness to fight to get back to her feet. She never accepted being on the bottom, so even though it was difficult, she got it done, and now she looks to impose herself on her opponent.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round 1, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up. Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Final seconds of the round.
And now some separation between the two athletes. Good round.
right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. All right, back to the stool we go, and mentally she seems very much in this fight, but physically she has absorbed a lot of damage and is dealing with that big cut above the eye. Yeah, she's taken far too many devastating blows to the eye, John. She has been beat up, she's been battered, she's been bruised, and now she's dealing with a cut above the eye that's going to be very difficult to overcome.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, she got him.
Oh, my God.
Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101.
Oh, nice elbow.
Lands a big elbow there. Hard ground and pound. Some swelling now starting to appear.
Get that wrist control.
Oh, nice job by her to pop. Oh, that one got through. I'm not sure how many more she can take. Oh, this could be over soon. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Markos.
Full side control now.
Let's go. You gotta scramble here.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Oh, man, another strike gets through, and now things are critical. We got a lot of blood, folks.
Hey, elbow.
Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it. Really lighten her up now.
No idea how these two women are standing. They are both landing massive shots.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really. What a massive strike from the top. She's about to get her opponent out of there.
Namajunas' eye is absolutely disgusting. That thing's going to be shut for a couple weeks, and maybe it's time for the referee to call on the ringside physician. We'll see if that comes here shortly. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Takedown attempt late in the round, and she gets it.
And she gets to the...
Oh, beautiful hip toss there to take her down. She's flying Cormier Airlines
She's
tonight.
flying first class. She got thrown right on her head. You got to keep those hips back if you're going to defend this position. Oh, nice takedown.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, that's the end of the round. Oh, that cut on the forehead is really, really bad at this point in time. PG-13 stuff. If it gets any worse, they might even stop the fight. Might even call in the doctor here. Let's see. All right, back to the stools we go. She has absorbed a lot of damaging strikes in this fight. We'll see if she can recover.
She didn't do a good job of moving her head. She was a stationary target, and she paid for it. Her opponent recognized that the target was stationary, and she went all out trying to land big shots, and she opened up a nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here. Really?
Oh! She's wobbling bad, J.A.
Nice counter left there. Big right hand there.
Oh, my goodness.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
That was a slick transition.
Well, Namajunas is a bloody mess right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see this fight stopped. At the very least, you got to think they're calling in the ringside physician between rounds. Well, no surprise here. She backs off and welcomes her opponent back to the feet.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active. Beautiful shot lands the leg there.
All right, so the jab lands yet again for Thug Rose Namajunas. There, we see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Markos is back in side control. Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty hard.
There it is again. Look at that.
Well, hard to see exact. Oh, nice angle. And now the fight hits the floor. Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the percentage is getting high now in terms of the body strikes landed. Back to the feet now.
Oh!
Namajunas goes in for the takedown now, and she gets it. Beautiful transition and adjustment by her there after she was getting worked pretty good on the feet. Markos' eye is starting to swell shut. Oh, man, you can see her. Herb Dean steps in!
Oh, my goodness!
What a fight! So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I got to get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute of it.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was going to get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, Randa Quiet Storm Markos.
All right, there she is. Big win by TKO tonight, and really everything she said to us in our fighter meeting on Thursday came to fruition here on Fight Night.
Oh, yeah, she made it happen. She willed it into existence. Anyone that would listen to her, she told them, I am going to finish this fight by TKO. She got that exact finish tonight. Exactly what she wanted. She got it done.